responsibility. What is the easiest thing you can do when you are a managing committee member? What is the easiest? No brainer. Absolutely easiest thing that you can do as a managing committee member. Any ideas?
Pass comment.
Pass comments as a managing committee member? Okay.
Delegate.
Delegate? Okay. Any answers, Rohit?
Avoid now. There's a pass committee.
Pass committee. That's a good one. Anybody else?
Doesn't come under my responsibility.
Doesn't come under my responsibility. The easiest thing any committee member can do is resign. Okay. That's like, I'm going there on exactly that point. The easiest thing is no, I'm resigning. I don't want. So that is basically a type of emotional blackmailing, if you may call it. Okay. So that is surprisingly that is very prevalent. What is that? Very prevalent in quite a few societies. There is a good secretary or a good committee member who is doing a lot of work. For some reason, he gets upset one fine day because of a nasty comment from one of the co-committee members or from a resident or whatever it is. He says, "No, I am quitting. My job is done. Drop everything and go off." So that does not happen in these communities. What I am talking, where the effective managing committees are there, they take responsibility. They don't just quit for the heck of it. Just at a drop of a hat, I will not drop everything. That is the worst thing you can do. Even though that's the easiest thing you can do as a managing committee member to resign and go. That's probably the worst thing. You are putting the entire community in particular, what do you call in Sanskrit, Trisham hanging. Okay, so you should not do that. They do not do that. That is the other thing. So you have to develop a little bit of thick skin, which comes over with experience. So people make comments, you go on doing your work, whatever it is. So that is something which you will. That is what is taking the. It is not about ignoring the comments, but it is more about understanding the entire situation and then contributing to the community.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Of course, in every sense. Hello? Hello? Yes. So, intelligent wise, sensitive sense wise, resignation is not a method. One should be thick-skinned against comments or any caustic kind of things is also a good advice. But then, maybe we are oversimplifying a hidden issue here. The issue is, if things are okay, nobody would like to resign. If things are made very worst, somebody will be prone to resign, basically because every volunteered officer of these organizations is not working for a full-time job, nor is he paid. This voluntary type of coming forward is a trait among only few people, not all. Large number of people are indifferent. Very few people come forward. And there are people at the lower third strata who is ready, always throwing missiles. So, what I am trying to ask is this forum, by the end of today, going to address this issue of what we call not team of a committee, but team spirit into the community?
We'll cover that.
Okay, thank you.
That's all.
That's all.
Decisions quickly. What we have seen is that, at least I have seen personally so many committees, even in our committees that happen. You start an initiative, you get to do whatever due diligence you have to do, and then it waits there. Waits. Forever waits. Nobody wants to finally say that yes, we will go ahead. It's like the past central government. No decisions are taken. Everything is debated, discussed, but at the end of it, no decision.
I am from Central.
Oh, sorry. So they take.
Not, I also kind of agree. Not part of.
Yeah. So the message is fundamentally not to offend anyone, but
We don't
the
talk
idea is
about central government, we only talk about state government.
managing committee. Managing committee. I I'm not even going there.
You can say government. Any government.
So fundamentally what I'm trying to say is that the decisions are never taken. The decisions for some reason they keep prolonging all the time. And that is where somebody has to take a stance and say that yes, we will go ahead. There is some risk associated with probably the decision that is the decision getting delayed. But the committee member, whoever is in charge, ensures that consistently follows up, does that final last mile work also, in closing that particular issue or decision, whatever, in terms of implementing. And this is also there. Like any initiative or any new thing that we start in the community, it requires, because none of us actually come from a facility management background. Because half of us, means I was telling somebody in one of my earlier talks that STP means the guy was wondering, sitting the entire meeting, software technology part, what do I do with it? Literally, that was a fact.
That's a good one.
So it took a while for him to understand STP means actually people are talking about sewage treatment, not about software technology. So that's the fact. So none of us have the background. So but what does this good effective committee members do? They kind of research the issue. What is that particular issue? Let me understand. Research, understand it. Then call vendors, call consultants, whatever they have to do the groundwork in terms of understanding in depth. Do that. Then mobilize the people for support within the community if that is a good initiative to be done, and then implement. I've seen so many initiatives completing till researching, understanding and coordinating. The implementation step will never happen actually. It is like, I want to implement CCTV in our society. You go call the vendors, get the codes, spend like 1 month understanding the entire thing, so this is the code that we want and all that stuff. After that it's gone. Or my job is that we selected the vendor will do everything. He will come, install and go, after that nobody knows. So the next committee will say that guy bought somebody, we don't know how it is working now. So the actual implementation is quite critical in terms of what do I do with the footage, what do I do, what is my retention period of the footage, where will it go, how will I want to access that process, where do I store this entire thing, how will others access. So the entire last step, your job somehow seems to end at the finalizing the vendor part. It won't end there, it only starts at that point actually. The moment you finalize the vendor, the rest of the process implementation must also be part of your plan. So that is what some of the effective committees do.